Hey everyone, welcome to episode 28 of the EunityCast. It is Wednesday, August 8th. That was confusing. It's 8/8, 2012. And I'm Riccio.
And I'm Dan.
And we're doing this two-way again. That sounds bad. We're doing it only with two of us.
Without Devin there.
Yeah, Devin.
Weird double entendre things.
But if you want to see some Devin, we should have 3 dry runs coming out within the next week. So there'll be some Devin on that. That doesn't sound good. I don't want anybody to be on anyways. Going into it. Dan, you played anything cool this week?
Awesome nuts.
Awesome nuts on the PC.
I don't think that's part of the theme song.
No, it should be. That game is so good. Again.
Oh, kind of better on PC.
Yeah.
Frame rate's better. Some of the animations are better.
Yep.
I wouldn't say that the mouse and keyboard controls are better.
Yeah.
But you can use a controller, so who cares?
And auto attack is now in the game.
Do you... Auto attack wasn't...
Like, if you just hold X, it'll keep attacking. It was actually, I think, individual hits.
No.
On the console? Was it? No?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was.
It was?
Yeah.
Then I lied.
I prestiged in the console version.
I lied.
I know what I was doing.
I lied. Well then, okay, well I don't know what's different.
I said already.
Okay, well.
Animations.
Yeah, animations.
PC controls.
And
frame rate's better.
Yeah.
Smoother.
2 new characters alongside with the console version.
Yeah, those are patched into the console version now.
Coco and Durples?
Durplezork.
Zork.
And Coco Nebulon.
Coco Nebulon. Wow, I didn't know what her last name was. She rides a hoverbike and the other guy shoots kitties.
Hoverbike.
Like
board.
Hoverboard, sorry.
And the other one shoots hollow cats.
Shoots out hollow cats, not shoot. Just takes them, throws them on the ground,
He has a hollow
shoots them in the
cat
face.
firing cannon. He is a little green blob with 2 eyes that makes meow noises. And then he has a secretary.
I'll vouch for
on
that
his
sound
desk
effect. I will vouch for that sound
Yeah, he
effect.
goes, meow. Mr. Zork would like to place an order. That's what it says.
More kitties. Man, that game is still so much fun. It's like a super competitive but fun and easy to get into League of Legends. Or not League of Legends, MOBA, but League of Legends style game.
MOBA.
So,
MOBA.
yeah. I think we talked about this probably before on podcast when we were freaking out about it when it came out on the 360, but...
That was like right after I joined.
Yeah, that probably was like the first episode I think you joined. But either way, man, that game is...
It was close.
Yeah, but either way, man, that game is... So you can buy it on Steam. It's $10 solo, $20 for 3 copies.
Yes, because it's 3v3.
Yeah, 3v3. And, man...
I don't care if we've talked all about this, but I want to talk about it again.
Yeah,
This
it is
game
so good. There's no new maps, is there?
No.
No, so there's no new maps. Either
I'm
is...
pretty sure they're just going to keep patching in characters. I really want
Which is
them to
good.
add another 2-lane map.
Yeah, I don't like that
'Cause
one.
There's only one, and it's not the greatest.
Well, no, there's 2. There's the one with the jump pads that go to the top right, and then there's the one with the...
There's one where there is 1 turret, and then it splits into 2. Then one where there's 2 turrets that combines into 1, and there's one that's 2
you're
full
right.
lanes.
You're right. No. There's the one with the jump pads up top, and there's the one with the worm at the bottom. Those are two lane. Two lane.
No.
No?
Those are 2 that combine into 1.
Oh, they combine into 1. Okay. Yes. I thought you meant like... Yeah, okay. I fully understand now. I failed. But yeah, I don't know. Awesome Knots. I can't recommend it more. It's so friggin' sick for $10. And you can play with the controller.
I want to make like a Unity specific group for people that want to play Awesome Knots.
Yes.
All together. I want to call it Unity Knots.
Unity Knots. I like it. It feels like we should be like in space. I feel like I'm just going to trail off a lot tonight because it is kind of getting late. We actually started this podcast recording very late tonight, so Dan and I might not make any sense.
2 hours later than
2
usual.
hours later than usual. So it's already like complete darkness outside. It's like 10 p.m. Not the best time to try and record something all exciting like. But anyway.
Awesome Knots.
Awesome Knots. So good. Other than that, or did you still want to say anything else about the PC version that's different? Or
I could talk about the balance and stuff in that game all the time.
Yeah, I don't feel anything different from it other than it just still
Coco
feels really good.
Fucking crazy broken.
Well, no, there's a lot of characters that feel really crazy broken. But
Coco and Leon. They're your characters that are broken.
That's weird because I play those only. No, oh god, I can't stop playing that game. It's funny because you play it and you're like, man, this is getting repetitive. But I play a few more matches. And
well, they changed it so that instead of like press A to continue or B to back out, it's like rematch or main menu. I wish it was still the old way.
So good. Oh my god. Anyway, Wait, rematch? Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I know what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's... I don't know... Yeah, I've never quit mid-match before. I don't think I've ever rage quit to that game, but I've made people rage quit with my OP Leon-ness.
I started copying your build with like the crits and the lifesteal and stuff. Fucking disgustingly broken.
Yeah, it definitely, if you play as Leon to get lifesteal on all your slash attacks with like crit, you just constantly keep healing yourself back up. And
if you get the healing on the cloak and the backstab damage.
Oh, I don't get the healing on cloak.
Not the backstab damage, the out of cloak damage.
Yeah. But it's kind of ridiculous because as Leon, if you stealth out and you have him do the walk forward thing, you can kind of actually tank turrets yourself, which is kind of easy.
I know, it's disgusting.
Slowly, but you can just murder things. Yeah. Anyway, friggin', if anybody out there listening to this has Awesome Knots and you want to play with us,
I'm gonna make a group.
We'll make a group
right now, so no one in the chat steals it.
We'll make a group, but I can't do it with the typing on the podcast. It'll be super loud. But so we'll make a group right soon. Probably make a link to it.
Whatever.
And it'll be great.
Returning in. Go.
What?
Go. Make the group.
No.
Edit it out.
No. That'll be way too hard.
Fine. I'll make it when I get home tonight.
Okay, good. Anyway, so join us on that group. We'll probably just message us at any time. I don't think we'd ever say no unless I'm broadcasting something else. But Dan should be free all the time because.
Unless I am playing Burnout Paradise.
It's pretty much
I'll
like
play Awesome Knots.
It's pretty much like Devin and his Binding of Isaac. Every time I log in, it's like, oh, Dan's playing Awesome Knots. Cool. It's great. I don't know. You said you had how many hours for it?
12.
And it's been out for a week. Roughly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly a week.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
I was sick for 2 days that week and I didn't play it too.
Yeah, that's right. I even had lead, but I don't think I got to play it until you. Anyway, when did it come out on Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay.
You bought the 3-pack.
Okay, right.
Gave it to me.
Right.
But I didn't play it so in 5 days I have 12 hours of playtime.
That's not bad.
Yes.
That's not bad.
Quite good.
You haven't prestige yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm almost there.
Cool.
I'm level. The max level is 50, I think.
Oh, okay. So I'm actually
51
close.
Or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm like 46.
Really? Okay. I think I'm only like 38 or 40. No, I'm not 40 yet. I think I'm 38. Doing pretty good. I don't know. The levels don't really mean much other than unlocks, but it's still.
The nice thing is that when you prestige, even though it resets your levels, which is normally how you unlock characters, if you prestige, you still keep the characters.
Don't you also keep one thing of unlocks as well?
Levels level 2 and 3 are like, hey, you've unlocked the ability to edit your loadout, and here's the extra stuff for your loadout, so that you can customize it a little bit. Okay. So you start with that already unlocked, and all the characters already unlocked, and all the play the maps locally.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Unlocked.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So prestiging isn't actually too bad then.
No, it's just the 2 extra rows or columns rather.
Yeah.
Did you know the final health upgrade in the bottom loadout area is free?
Really?
Yeah.
The plus 30?
Plus 30.
Huh.
And it's free. So now I've put that into all my loadouts now. Because I just start out, I take 150 solar, I take the speed, and then I take the health.
Huh. That's not too bad then.
And then I can still, so I have faster, have more health, and I can take a weapon upgrade or an ability
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Huh. I still like my generate solar over time, but I don't know. I don't even know if that's actually any good. I just feel good having it.
I've been reading some of the forums and stuff, and a lot of people are talking how that is no good. Because it's not worth it.
Well, either way, I like it. It makes me feel good.
Close that fucking support assistant thing.
So you can see the chat. So once again, we're broadcasting this live. There is a chat going on. We might be referencing them a bit more tonight because it's just me and Dan again. And last time Dan had quite a good time with the chat. But anyway, so other than Awesome Knots, have you played anything else this week?
Burnout Paradise.
Still
pretty much up until Awesome Knots came out.
Yeah. That's right. I spoke
and Borderlands with you before I got sick.
Yeah, that's right. I spoke about a bit of stuff you played last week, just to kind of semi-include you into the...
Did you talk about how Borderlands is still goddamn broken?
Yeah, that still happened. And how the shop in Borderlands Paradise, in Burnout Paradise, is still off on PC, so you can't actually buy...
It really sucks because I would have dropped the $3 on the DeLorean.
Yeah, I know. That thing actually makes fire and hovers. It's crazy.
Well, no, when you boost, it lifts its wheels
that's
up
what
and
it is.
It's flying.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But, oh man.
How great is that?
How could they not want to make money? I don't understand. People buying that off Steam sales would have totally picked that. I would have picked that up. They could have got an extra $3.
I think the fake name for that car, because Burnout games are all fake cars. I think it's the McLaurin 88 Special or something like that.
So close.
It's something like that.
It's close.
I know.
I want to play more Burnout, but I just haven't. Because there's just so much other shit to play. There's so much stuff that's come out in the past.
I can't believe I missed that game like 4 years ago.
Oh, so this is your first time playing it?
Yeah.
Entirely?
I've never played that game before.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
it's just the fact that I paid like $5 for that months ago on Steam sale and never played it until now. And missed it 4 years ago. Crazy. I can't even believe. I'm super psyched for the new Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Oh man, Most Wanted? Yeah, that's going to be freaking awesome for you. I mean, it's pretty much going to be Burnout Paradise, but
I'm going to go right into it. I'm going to finish Burnout Paradise before that comes out, and then just more Burnout Paradise.
Nice.
But I remember trying the demo for that game back when it came out, and I remember it being really fucking confusing, trying to find your way around the city and stuff. Yeah. And I don't know what's changed in the game. I know there's been hella updates to it since it released, but for some reason I find it very easy to find my way around the city now. I don't know if it's because I was 17 when it came out or like what.
Wow, that's kind of messed up to think about that.
I know, it's crazy. It was 2008.
Yeah. What do I want to say? Do you know if Surf Island is included in the Ultimate Edition? Which is one of the DLC areas? Okay, it is? Okay, cool. At least that's something you can get without having to worry about the story.
I haven't been
there. No, me neither. And the bikes update, that was a free update though, but yeah.
Yeah, it has Surf Island, bikes, and party mode.
Okay, cool.
Are those like
perfect
optional ones or whatever?
Those are the most expensive DLCs. Well, actually, those were the only content DLCs.
Well, those were always free.
Yeah. Not the party mode. Party mode you had to pay for it.
Really? Party mode's in it, so.
Nice.
Whatever, great.
Nice. Yeah, that's... You can get so many hours out of that game. It's kind of messed up. Plus with the multiplayer challenges and all that stuff. I
already have like 8 or something.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything other than Burnout Paradise?
The Borderlands with you, and that's pretty much it.
You played some more Hero Academy this week.
Oh, I don't want to talk about
for the iPhone, sadly, or the iPad. I'm being told Surf Island isn't on PC.
Well, whatever. All those free content updates that are available on PC are in that game, including party mode. I couldn't tell you what's different from the original.
I haven't actually ever finished the original either, so I wouldn't be able to. Still lots of fun. I completely forgot about that rolling car crash mode thing. I think it's so much fun.
Just exploding down the highway.
Yeah, I love that. But yeah. Yeah, so what was that? Okay, so Hero Academy. Do you want to explain a little bit what happened there? Or what happened, or what?
TF2 team was supposed to release today.
Mm-hmm. On Steam.
Nope. It did not.
And it's now pushed back to when? The wet.
It's now pushed back indefinitely until they fix things.
But they said roughly till next week-ish. At least that's what's on Steam.
Steam changed, but they said it is a placeholder. It will be released when it is fixed. So they're not sticking to that week from now. As soon as they fix it, they will release it.
I really
But that could be tomorrow, or that could be 3 weeks from now.
I'm being told there's awesome nuts items in TF2 as well. No.
Yeah, there are.
Sweet. Oh yeah, that's right. If you pre-order before September 5th, you get them. But anyway,
we didn't do that.
Yeah. No, September 5th.
Oh, so great.
Yeah, as long as you buy it, not even pre-order. Sorry, but
do I have to boot up TF2 to get those items?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So Hero Academy is just pushed back, and we don't know what's going on. But on the iOS version,
you can still play the TF2 challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's not too bad. I played them today. I got stumped, and then now my iPhone 3GS crashes when I try to do them, so I can't do them.
I beat them all already. That update came out. Tanked them.
How long did it take you to go through them?
Like 20 minutes.
Damn. I got stuck on the
one.
Good
at that game, yo.
I got stuck on the one where they're all lined up, and you have like a sniper, you have a piss jar, and like there's like a heavy, and there's all these medics.
The trick is their team ability.
Their team ability?
Yep.
To step on things and keep shooting and...
Yep. I'll do it right now.
But I'd rather not.
Okay.
But anyway. That's...
You only use the heavy and the demo man.
Okay.
That's it. No medics, no nothing.
Okay.
Heavy demo man.
I'll have to try it again then if ever I can get it to load up. I think what I have to do is open it up, like hard close the app or restart my phone so all the memory is free and then retry to load it back up.
Or you can just wait till it's on PC.
Yeah, that works too. That totally works too. Which will probably, hopefully not be like a, we're just going to wait for Q1 in 2013.
Can I import the Japanese version of Hero Academy?
Next Hero Academy.
Academy Hero.
Academy Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Super happy fun time.
I wonder.
There's a China-only team of Hero Academy that's like the Shaolin monks for when they release it in China.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That actually sounds pretty awesome. So there's no way we're ever going to get that?
No. Or play against them because of the way China's internet stuff works.
Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sure they'll put it as DLC.
They don't get the
at some
TF2
point.
team, though.
Oh,
because
okay.
that's not licensed in China.
I guess that's
So
kind of fair. Kind of shitty, but kind of fair.
the TF2 team is a little nuts.
Yeah.
There's so many different units, and they all have like one crazy strength, but are weak in like every other respect.
Yeah.
The Scout, I think, is the craziest unit out of all of them.
I don't find they do enough damage, though.
Scouts only do 100.
Yeah.
They're as weak as those Dark Elf Phantom things. But he deploys for free, and he
moves
runs
like
4
across the map.
spaces.
Yeah.
So he can cross the entire map in 2 moves.
Wow. That's... But
and
still
then the sniper can shoot the entire distance of the map.
So I'm guessing what you'd use a scout for is to go and stand on some sort of thing.
Yeah,
and then
stand on
just
all the
boom.
squares.
Damn.
Or finish off a guy that like moved to the back and only has been...
The thing is...
Because when someone gets revived, they only revive with 100 health.
Okay.
So you run in with him and just hit the dude once. Yeah, and if you lose the scout, whatever, it's for
Yeah.
the scout.
It's weird because as much as we played the challenge modes, we still don't know how actually balanced that team is until we're going to be destroying people or being destroyed by it.
I think it's pretty balanced. The only crazy thing is the spy, and I think he's technically the super unit
Yeah.
because he's got a regular attack from the front,
Yeah.
but he cannot be hit by ranged attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and he does 640 damage if you hit someone from behind.
Oh, from the behind. I thought you were going to say from the front, too. I was like, what the fuck? It's going to stab you in the eyes.
But there is no motivation to not just walk behind someone because it's 1 action point extra.
Yeah.
And then you hit them, and then you don't even have to worry about... You can't... The strongest units in the game are ranged units.
Yeah.
Like the archer and
Does
stuff.
he have a
that
ranged attack?
300? No.
Okay, well.
He can only stab.
Okay. Stabby.
Like, that's
Can
nuts.
you, like, put him on top of a scout and then have him carry him behind a unit across the map and then stab from... Okay, damn it. That's for the next team.
But
carrying
like
people.
with the way that you can like step on, like if you get the spy in behind enemy lines like really quickly and
Yeah.
then they start stacking up, you can just like stab, step, get an action point, stab.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the team
stab.
thing is when you step on a dead body or knocked out.
Stomping
body,
is free.
it's free.
Yeah. Friggin' crazy, man.
I can't wait to see how it's going to be. Still, I'm kind of.
They don't have any weapon upgrade items.
Yeah.
Just the engineer rolls around and just.
And that's ranged too. It's 2 blocks.
Yeah,
2 blocks away.
it's
Yeah.
standard, but he's got 200 attack and he just shoots his shotgun.
No. But even for the upgrade, it can be 2 blocks away.
Oh yeah.
I thought you had to be right next to them, which is kind of cool.
No, and he brings out his dispenser and it makes the like a TF2 noise.
Yeah.
and
You
he
however
fixes
can't
up their gun.
upgrade someone twice. Like it's an upgrade forever, right? I
Yeah.
think. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I tried upgrading like another round after. I was like, it's not working. But
No, that's
the weapon upgrade.
so you have unlimited upgrades. It's not as strong as a regular rune metal upgrade though.
Okay.
We're talking about Hero Academy.
Yeah.
It's
For people in the chat.
Yeah.
It's an iOS as well as a soon-to-be Steam game, which is a turn-based kind of asynchronous RTS kind of game. No, it's not real time. TBS, thank you.
Turn-based strategy.
So,
And they're adding the Team Fortress, as it's called in the game, to as one of the playable teams.
do they offer hats from TF2 if you pre-order this thing? I don't even. Oh no, you can't
Yes.
even pre-order it. But I'm pretty sure if you buy
When
it day one, yeah.
you
Okay.
could, well, no, it's when you buy it,
Hmm?
you get the council hat,
Oh.
and then if you buy the teams from within the Steam thing, you get like if you buy the Dark Elves, you get Void Monk hair.
But if you already own
Then
them
you already
via the
have them
iOS,
screwed.
you don't get them.
No, we're still going to get the council ones because we bought the app.
Sweet. Okay.
I think it's I don't know what it is. I think it's like the Knight's face or something.
Well, that'd be cool.
Oh no, it's Ninja Cowl from Spy. That's
Oh,
what it is.
okay. Man, anyway. That's kind of sad that it got pushed back. That's you know what?
I was
Okay.
super excited.
We'll kind of jump into news-ish, like in the middle of these. That's 2 games that got pushed back this week.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. That got pushed back because of some unforeseen consequences.
Bad day for Microsoft.
Unforeseen consequences.
Because Microsoft owns Robot Entertainment.
Yeah. And then hybrid.
Hybrid. We've
I
been
would
calling
say-
it hybrid as
I
a
would say-
joke.
yeah, I always call it hybrid as a joke. Anyway, hybrid was supposed to come out today for the Xbox Live Arcade, but
And it did.
It did.
And then the servers exploded.
Yeah, servers exploded, and then they quickly pulled it. You can't buy it. You can't download it. You can't do anything.
It's
with
crazy.
It.
There's no ads or anything. It's
they
just like the game doesn't exist.
Yeah, until they fix it, and then it'll be put back out again for $15. Like it was already $15, but Yeah, it's just completely gone. It just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's
until they
crazy.
fix it, which is kind of fucked. So it's one of the Sum of Arcade titles too, which is kind of crazy that it would break that bad.
Yeah.
And they still, once again, with those, they don't know when it's going to come back. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow. It could be a week from now. So, kind of messed up.
Microsoft,
as long as it comes out,
workload today.
As long as it comes out before the end of the Summer Arcade, so I can buy Dust and Hybrid to be able to get 400 points back, then I'm happy.
Oh, because you bought Deadlight. And
I bought Deadlight, and then I'm gonna buy Hybrid and Dust, which you need 3 to get 400 back. The funny thing is, PSN's actually running something like that as well, with Sound Shapes, Expendables 2, Papa and Yo, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. If you buy a certain amount, you get $5 back. So I don't know.
Is it 3 of the games?
I don't know. That's what I don't know. There's only 4 games to buy, so I'm hoping it's 2.
It must be 2.
Yeah, because I'm gonna buy Papo and Yo,
And you already bought Sound Shapes.
and Sound Shapes.
So there you go.
Which I was calling Soundscapes forever. I felt
No,
really
that's
bad.
its name. Sorry, Soundscapes. That's
Sound
Yep.
Shapes.
Sound Shapes.
Yeah, Jesus.
Sound Shapes.
No,
Okay.
let's not mess it up more. That game is amazing, by the way. Did you play anything else this week, or do you want to just jump
No,
into
that's it.
random crap? All right, so I'm just gonna say Soundscapes because we play Shapes. Sound Shapes. Son of a bitch. Now it's starting.
Soundscapes. So you played. We played some Soundscapes.
I played a lot of musical games this week. Actually, no, just 2. So
but a lot of them.
Yeah, a lot of those 2 though. So Sound Shapes came out. It's a game for the PS3 as well as the Vita. It's $15 on the PS3 if you buy it. If you have Plus, it's $11. No matter which one you buy, you get the Vita and the PS3 copy. It's only downloadable from what I know. Or I think maybe if you buy it in the store, you get a code. And anyway, either way, you get both of them. And it's a rhythm platformer, which I did not know when I picked it up. And what that means is it's kind of like
It's Gish.
It's Gish that you were saying you
I've
stick to
explained
things.
it a lot during the dry run. It is identical to Gish.
So a lot of people don't know what Gish is, but it's imagine just
Super
like
indie game from the maker of Super Meat Boy.
yeah. But so imagine like Super Meat Boy kind of style of jumping around and dodging things.
No,
and things
it's
kill you.
Gish style.
But
You don't.
Super Meat Boy is more
No.
well known to explain it. Is what I'm saying. But it's like Gish where you can kind of stick to walls and kind of roll around and go upside down and on everything on certain surfaces and all that. And it's really cool because you pick up coins which start beats.
Yeah.
And it makes and everything that you touch in the world kind of can make sounds, and it just goes and makes like this crazy I don't know what's the word, just like a crazy track that you're listening to. It creates the music kind of like as you're going. It's really neat. I don't know. It's a game that for some reason I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was music based. I'm like, it looks really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Yes, I said cute. And I played it, and the entire time I was just smiling. I'm like, this is so good. Like you feel really good playing it for some reason. And yeah, I don't know. I really like it. It's good.
It kind of bothers me a little that it is exactly Gish controls. It's like, yeah, I know that game isn't well known, but like, it literally is those controls. It's the exact same thing. You have the sticky mode and you have the running mode. And it's even the same kind of blob shape around you as you're like sticking to things.
It's funny. You kind of look like an omelet kind of rolling around.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I don't know. Even if it's like Gish, it's friggin' so good what they've done with the music and the feeling, like the sound and how things are timed. And you kind of get into it and you kind of dodge things based on like the sound sometimes. It's really neat. I don't know.
The best part of those lasers that make like the beat
sound. the drum sound. You run into them, and they just like. It's really cool. But yeah, I don't know. You know what? PS3 has been getting some really cool games, like with Dyad, with this game, with Papo and Yo.
That surprise release next week.
Yes. Well, no, it's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Retrograde.
Retrograde, yeah.
Where it's a backwards Gradius. Is that what it was? Gradius. It's like a side-scrolling shooting, but it's backwards, so you suck in your bullets and you dodge their bullets coming back into their guns, and because the premise is that you beat the game at the start,
and the credits start rolling,
and then there's a black hole, and you're being sucked back through time, and you have to go backwards through the entire game, and it's really cool looking. So, man,
so the opening level is the final boss.
Yeah, the opening level is the final boss. But the funny thing is that there's been 3. That's gonna be 3 rhythm games coming out for the PS3 in like such a short time, and they're all so awesome. And not to kind of quickly.
Speaking of rhythm games,
well, no, not to keep jumping between subjects, but Papo and Yo coming out next week.
Wow, my segue was way better.
I know, but I just want to. We're still talking about PlayStation, kind of, but like just to kind of mention it and then get away from it, just because I want to. People don't know what it is, but it's a PlayStation game coming out next week. It's $15
with a really dark premise.
With a kind of really dark premise. It's like an adventure kind of puzzler-ish again. Third person, you kind of run around. You're like this child, and apparently the developer the game is that you're running around these environments, running away from Papo, which is I think this big monster thing that chases you, and at least from what I can gather, and the person who developed the game based the entire symbolism of the game on when he was a child and he had a very abusive and alcoholic father, and that's like the symbolism of that thing. And it's kind of like the new trailer they put out is like an alcoholic father, I guess, trying to like beat his
trying
child.
to catch his son and beat him,
and then he runs away into this
imaginary
land where everything is happy. But the premise of the game is you're trying to find your little sister or your older sister or your sister, and yeah, and it sounds like it's going to be such an emotional kind of thing to go through, and I'm really excited to kind of play something that's really different like that. But man, I'm really glad that PlayStation is actually picking up a shit ton of like indie kind of games, especially with like Unfinished Swan coming out later this year, and there's just so many really cool titles that they're picking up that you just would normally see on like Desura or something, but it's cool to see it on a PlayStation. And with Sony Santa Monica's backing, I think on like every single one of them.
PlayStation just won't stay dead.
Yeah. Oh, let's not talk about that. It's a secret. But yeah.
You could not said anything; it would have remained a secret.
God damn it! No, it's out. Yeah, like you said, more music games. Symphony came out for the PC. That game is hot. I don't know what else to say it.
We have a dry run of that.
We have a dry run coming out of that soon as well. It's another rhythm game. It's kind of like Beat Hazard, kind of like Audio Surf, where you play your own music, and it's kind of like Space Invaders ish. If you could move up and down and all around.
It's fucking Galaga.
It's like Galaga, sure. It's a Galaga.
Even the movement patterns of the guys.
There you
Galaga.
go. So it's music-based Galaga Diablo because you get loot for every song, and you can level up, and you can leaderboard it, and you have to save your songs from corruption from the evil demon composer. And I can't really explain it too much, but it's really cool. Check out the dry run for sure. It's $10. It's on Steam. Pretty sure it's on Desura and all that stuff. Desura, I don't know. I hope I'm saying that right. I've actually never heard of it. Desura?
I have no idea.
Sure. And little shout out to Skinned on that one for buying me that copy of Symphony. Did not really know what it was going to be or how good it was going to be going in, but I've just lost countless hours to it now. It's one of those like, hey, I'm going to play one song and, oh, it's been 2 hours. Oh, I could just play one more song if I wanted to. Oh, that's the sun coming out. And it's just weird. But it's good. It's good.
I
it's
have
really
to go
good.
to work.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, shit. Was that yesterday? But anyway, yeah, that's really
I've listened to my entire song library 3 times.
That song works. That game works really good with dubstep music. It just gets so intense and it's fucking
all
awesome.
All of a sudden, all these enemies. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Pata pun.
Oh god, dude, Sound Shapes actually reminds me of Pata pun.
That's Move Forward.
Oh, low. Other than that, was there something else on PC that came out that was really? Oh, we played a little bit of Unmechanical. Well, Dan kind of watched some of it. We also gonna have a dry run of that. It's a adventure puzzler. What did you say, Dan?
Patapon. That's attack.
Now I want to play Patapon.
Patapon is the sickest portable game.
I've never actually beaten any of them. I've actually only played like an hour of each, but so good. Anyway, god damn it!
That game has like mad loot and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
That game's crazy.
That game's cool. But anyway, so how would you classify Unmechanical? It's
It is a puzzle game.
Puzzle game,
That
or
is
instead
it.
of yeah,
It is a puzzle game.
it's a puzzle game where you float around as a robot.
Your cursor is that's it. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
that's
guess
what
so.
it is.
Yeah, you can push and pull, left click, hold it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's neat. We didn't play much of it, but it looks really promising. So,
my shirt says Seeking. It's a helicopter, but also a joke because Seeking is a Pokemon.
It also says somebody interpreted that as Sex King in the chat.
Yeah, that's why I had to clarify it.
To kind of just explain that for any listeners listening. go live chat. Anyway, what other random crap that I played this week, just to kind of go through it really quick. I picked up Dawn Guard for Skyrim for some fucking unknown reason because I have not sunk any hours into the game. But just me browsing the internet.
Booted it up. And
I booted it up.
Died.
Well, I booted up and it died. All the sun was flickering and it was giving me a seizure. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go inside and see if it's broken. And then all the lights were seizuring, and I was like, well, I guess I'm done for tonight. And then I started browsing the internet, and I went to Green Man Gaming again, which we probably mentioned that site way too much than we should. And I was like, hey, you know,
we should email them for a sponsorship.
Yeah, we probably should. It's like, hey, you could probably go there and you could get it for $15 instead of $20. And I'm like, oh, well, that's on sale, so I might as well pick this up, even though I haven't even spent fucking 30 hours in Skyrim yet, and I haven't done anything in the game. So for some reason, I told
you should buy that game when you're done the rest of the quest.
Oh yeah, no, I know. But me seeing 25% off on something just kind of fucking jump. I just go.
Yeah, that means you're not waiting for 40.
I'm an idiot. Oh, I know. Because by the time I'd finish it, it would be the winter sales, and that would be like 50% off. Again. But I'm an idiot, so. I'm an idiot. Anyway, point is, Skyrim's still okay. I'm actually kind of slowly getting into it.
You have to play as an archer or a mage to really get into it.
I'm playing as a warrior.
Everyone that I know that has sunk hours into that game did not play a healing warrior like me.
Yeah,
they played as an archer or a mage.
I'm kind of really enjoying a healing warrior kind of. But the thing is, like,
you
I can
are
only
because it's super easy and broken.
Oh, is that why?
If you do one-handed weapon and heal spell,
you
just run around and hold both
triggers
and hit everything and automatically
I
heal.
do the shield and I do it like timed blocks and like I really get into the fighting. But the thing is, I can only play that game.
That might stay more interesting, but
yeah. I
never equipped anything but like the auto thing in my second hand.
Oh, fuck that. No. I use the shield and I block and do like slams and really get into it.
My hand is up, heal spell. Every time I walk into a battle.
I play that game like Fight Night. This guard's down. Anyway. But I can only play that game in an hour at a time because by the time I'm done that hour, I'm just like, I don't give a shit about anything that I'm doing right now. I could be
plain archer.
But I mean, I could be in the middle of a dungeon and I could find an item and be like, this is sick. I am done. Like,
you gotta start one of the either the Thieves Guild or the Dark Brotherhood.
The thing with me is that when I go out into the world and I'm like, I could go exploring, that kind of feels like I don't for some reason I don't care about the world and I don't know why. And then when I'll do the missions,
started any damn quest lines.
But then I go to start the quest lines and I do like
quest lines?
The main quest lines, and I like a character will come in and like talk to me and be like, you should totally go fight these people because it's going to be crazy. And
so you've started the main quest and what else?
Main quest and a few of the mini ones, which I can't recall because it's been like months. The last time when I went back to it,
there are 5 main quest lines in that game, 6 with Dawnguard. Okay, there's the main quest.
The one where you're
there's the Civil War.
Dragon. Okay, no, I don't know. I didn't start the Civil War yet. I have a quest to start it.
Okay. The one where you're chasing the dragon is the main quest. Anything to do with dragons is the main quest.
Yeah.
So then there's the Civil War, the Thieves Guild.
I started most of the Thieves Guild too.
The Companions.
Companions I didn't want to do because the twist was like, I don't want that to happen to me.
What?
I thought I was going to become a werewolf or something. Like the first mission I did was like, hey, there's a werewolf. And he's like, you can become one too. I'm like, nah, I'm done. Not doing through this. So that was sad. But no, either way.
Then there's the College of Winterhold, which is the Mage's Guild.
But the point is, for any quest, when a dude comes up to me and tells me to go to something, I'm like just staring at them and they're like fucking really shitty blank stare, and I'm like, I'm gonna start skipping through this because this is very boring. And then I'll just go to it becomes like a World of Warcraft, like, all right, quest icon, killed it, got it. Is this what I was supposed to pick up? Good, bring it back. Apparently, I'm fighting people.
That's because you're doing the fucking miscellaneous quests then.
No. Like
boring shit.
The one there was the one where the chick, you meet her in the basement of something, and she's like, "Yo, we should go break into somebody's party to get something." And then you come back and you fight, and the dragon's like, "Yo, I'm the evil dragon, I'm bringing people back." And then you go fight him, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fly away now." Then I don't. Then it's like, hey, go to the top of a mountain, talk to a dragon. You talk to the dragon and fucking flies off.
Well, there's some spoilers.
Well, he talks to me and then he just flies off and I don't hear what he says.
Jesus.
So I actually don't know what the story is anymore because my subtitles weren't on, and if I hit escape, it would break. So I don't know the story because he flew off. He flew off mid-conversation and he's like, you should really go. And then he was just in like at the top of the sky. I'm pretty sure I talked about this already, but he was just flying in the skybox. The game broke and it ruined it. Point is, I'm just gonna go through it slowly, an hour at a time. So that should be like 100 days. Slowly, an hour a day.
Yeah.
I'll get through it. I'll do it because I do have my like hour of super fun, and then yeah.
Start Dark Brotherhood or something, and just like those missions are all to murder someone.
Yeah.
You can either sneak in or sneak out, or just equip your flaming sword and your healing magic and hit them a bunch of times, then run.
You know what's funny?
Or kill everyone. It doesn't matter.
The one thing that
I stood in a fucking middle of a city because I had to kill the captain of a guard, and just like fucking killed him, and then like 30 guards aggroed me, and I just stood there killing them.
That's kind of
so the middle of the city.
What difficulty were you playing on?
The default, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently, Adept is really ass. I brought it up to not masterful because I was getting one-shotted, but I put it on expert, which kind of makes it tough. But either way, like the one thing that actually
I'd rather slaughter a whole city of guards, to be honest with you.
The last time that I was playing, the one thing that made me kept playing was I went to the north part and it was like, oh, there's a cliffside, and I looked down and there's like a nice ocean and like a beach, and I spent an hour running along the beach killing anything that moved, and I was like, I really want to explore this beach to see where it ends, and then like halfway through it, I was like, whoa,
I've just been killing these damn crabs.
This game sucks. I don't know. It's fun, but in like the weirdest stints for me. Like I'll go from having like the most fun, like just kill, steal this. Oh, it's really cool loot. Better
start
level
putting
up.
some mods into it.
I don't want to though, because when I play mods, it feels like I'm not playing the actual game, and then I stop.
You should just start putting in some of the stuff that, like, my girlfriend plays a lot of Skyrim, and the mods she puts in are like stuff that's like, oh, all the unread skill books in the world glow.
Yeah, I wanted to get that
like
one.
Little things like that just like help you finish the game faster.
Yeah.
Not like,
I don't know.
Did I read this book already? It sounds sort of familiar. But is it I gotta pick it up. I don't.
It's
shit.
For some reason, I don't know why my brain works this way, but anytime I add a mod to a game, whether it's the simplest little thing like, hey, the graphics look a little bit better, it like sullies it for me, and I'm like, well, I don't feel like I'm playing this game anymore, and then I'll just get bored of it faster, which doesn't make any sense.
You should just get some person from your chat that plays the most Skyrim.
Yeah.
Get them to give you an exact list of mods that don't do anything game changing, and then you just click them on without knowing what they do.
It's not even game changing. It's just knowing that there's something that I'm not playing like the actual vanilla version of it. Like even something like Stalker. Some people are telling me to play the complete mod because it's a bit better. So people would argue that.
You should mod it to turn off head bobbing.
Yeah, and all this stuff
makes me throw up.
But it's just like even the simplest thing is just like I don't feel like I'm playing the vanilla experience. This doesn't feel good.
Why do you want to play vanilla?
It's weird. It's
DLCs
just I know it doesn't make any sense because like I look at all the graphics.
It's free DLC. Like,
no, but I mean even any of the workshop stuff like adding in the robot, I don't do it because the second I do, I know I'm gonna not like it. But it's weird because. But the funny thing is, I'll look at it and I'm like, getting the extra water and the textures looks so good. But the second I'm gonna put it in there, I'm gonna hate this game. So I'm just like, oh well.
The water and the textures is an official thing.
I don't know. I'm just saying anything.
The HD thing?
Those are things that I would want to do, which would be the graphic improvements. Which
that's official. That's not a workshop.
But even that, because it doesn't come with the install of the game, my brain just does not want it. I don't know why. I can't control it. Because it's just like, I want to do this, but the second I do...
Something fucking wrong with you.
I know.
Jesus.
Punch me in the head a little bit. Not right now, because we need to finish this. But at some point, just strike me down and yell Skyrim. I'll understand. Or I should just yell mods. Just punch me in the head. It's not in public, actually, because you probably want to be okay.
In public, kick you. Vanilla sucks!
Wait for me to be sleeping, maybe, so that I can just sleep more. But don't kill me. I feel like getting punched in the head when you're sleeping into like being unconscious, going deeper unconscious is probably just death. I don't think it's like Inception where it's like a good thing to go deeper.
It's not a good thing to go. Did you even watch Inception?
Yeah.
It's dangerous. You could end up in limbo.
Yeah. Do you think it was good? Whoa, where am I and where's my sister? Limbo? You ever played Limbo?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I don't know why you like segued into that shit.
Whatever. Speaking of Limbo, I feel like there's a game I played that reminded me of Limbo.
Deadlight? Jesus.
Oh! Good segue. Kind of. Failed, but we branched it.
I didn't even know. I haven't played that game or anything. Fucking what?
Deadlight is weird. It's started off really fun.
Rat knows everything.
Man, I fucking hate the rat. He ruined the game. Okay, first of all, that game is the funniest in terms of what the voiceovers are. It's like, I have to find my comrades.
Now you're dead too.
Where are my comrades? Where? And then at some point, he just changes it to, I have to find my friends. But he's like, it doesn't make any sense because he's chasing after his family, and he's just gonna be like, I can't go that way. I have to find my friends. But he always says it the same way, and he'll just walk in, like, shoot somebody, and like, oh no, I'm going into the sewers. You can't take me down here. I have to find my friends. It's like,
the rat knows, Mr. Wayne.
Point is, gameplay wise, that game.
The dude's name is Wayne. If that suddenly turns into a side-scrolling Batman game, will it suddenly be Game of the Year?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If
the big twist at the end is that you are Bruce Wayne.
No. If he's like Bruce and it's like Wayne, he's like Lee. I'm just mind blown. Even though you don't karate anything. He's going karateing zombies. Why isn't there a zombie karate game?
Why would there be a zombie karate game?
Call it Chop Till You Drop, just like the Dead.
It's Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, thank you. But it's karate. I guess you can karate in there.
Jump kick.
Jump kick. Jump kick Rising.
Jump kick Rising.
But yeah, no, that game goes really weird. It's like super fun. Like, yo, there's zombies. There's dodging. There's a really cool graphic
novel. It starts off very strong.
And that's like, hey.
And falls
what's
really
up?
fast.
And the game's Super Meat Boy. But worse, because when you die, there's a loading screen that lasts like 10, 15 seconds, and all it shows is a wrench.
Are static.
No, but when it loads, it's like, here's a shoe.
Anything.
Here's a boot. Here's a wrench. Here's a boot again. Here's a wrench. Here's a boot. Oh, you're back in? Oh, you died again. Here's a wrench. Here's a boot. Here's a house.
Yo, heard you like boots.
Here's the boots.
Here's the boot.
And it's just like, okay. I hate this. Like, if it was Super Meat Boy style where, oh, you died. Boop. And they kind of like bring you right back. No. Then I wouldn't have been so bad. It's like, okay, let's try it again. I fucked up.
Static jumping.
Yeah. It's kind of really.
Your jump will always be this distance no matter what you do. No air control.
Yeah. But no, it's not even static jumping, because if you jump from the edge, like the last pixel of a jump, you'll do like a 2 times longer jump that'll make things. But if you don't hit it, you just do a normal jump. It's like really ass when it depends on that stuff. But the thing
rat
is,
knows.
The story, as broken as it is, because he has to find his friends, I kind of want to beat it.
But the rat knows everything.
The rat knows everything.
Mr. Wayne.
As much as I want to beat that game, it's just like me saying I want to finish Anna one day. That game is really bad, but I kind of want to know what happens.
You mean Amy?
Amy. I beat Anna. Did I say I beat Anna last week? I don't remember.
Yes.
I beat Anna. Yeah, so there's that. What else did I play? I played some Orcs Must Die 2 again. Still really clicky. Check out our mini review for that. Let us know how we did, by the way. We want to make more of those. It's like the 15 seconds of amazingness. But that's right. Somebody in the channel reminds me that I played Slender this week. They have updated that game a lot since I last played it. There's now fog. Your battery dies faster. When you sprint, your flashlight goes downwards and you can't see what's in front of you. So there's a chance you can bring it back up. And he's like, "Yo, what's up? Heard you running into my face." Also, I don't think I've ever explained what Slender was on the podcast. I think or have I? It's a horror game. You walk around a forest. Slenderman pops up, scares the shit out of you. There's loud piano sounds. Pick up pages. You win.
No, you can't win.
Oh, you can kind of. If you win, you unlock daylight mode, where you play the entire game in daylight, which is kind of cool.
There's also another thing you unlock that I've seen a video of.
There's
I don't
three.
want to tell you.
There's 3 things you can unlock. There's 3 question marks for different modes. I don't know what they are. I don't
know what
know.
one of those questions. It's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Okay.
I kind of want to tell you about it because it's not that interesting.
We'll say it off the podcast just in case people want to know.
I don't.
But you know what? It's funny because Slenderman. The reason it's really scary, but part of me wants to play so much more of it because it's always the same scare. It's always gonna be, oh look, Slenderman popped up in your face. It still scares the fucking shit out of you, but because it's always the same scare, for some reason it's almost fun. It's like, oh, when is it gonna happen next? And I don't know. I want to play more of it in the worst way. But what's neat, the Slender Source is going to be coming out at some point, and that's going to be a multiplayer version of Slender, and it's looking crazy. What scares me is that because it's the Source engine, there's going to be animations, and Slender won't just be this still thing. That scares me.
Pick up a crowbar. It's actually Half-Life 3. Confirmed.
Just pick up the gravity gun, like the advanced gravity gun, just throw him. Slender, get out of my face.
Oh, you pop it? Nope.
Why are you hitting that wall? Why did I just use Gary Mod to make your face all crazy?
Hey, I wonder. Can you play as Slenderman?
Oh, if you could play as Slenderman, that'd be crazy. I think that'd be crazy.
Kind of like Left 4 Dead zombie mode, where you're like you ghostly, and then you
you hold spacebar and you can
spots.
yeah, that'd be fucking man, I would do that just to scare the shit out of my friends.
Wonder Waffle, go be a dev.
You know what's fucking awesome though? Apparently for that game is obviously if you don't pussy out and use like Skype or Ventrilo or something, the in-game mics are going to be distance based.
Great.
So you can split up and then you won't hear each other, but there's nothing that's going to tell you that any of your buddies are dead. So you'll just be like, "What, dude? I'm just good. You over there, dude? I'm just fuck. I don't want to." I think it's gonna be crazy. I still don't know if it's 2 or 4.
So long as there's like vicious kill animations. For when like if you're running with a buddy, and he just like pops up in front of your buddy, and just you see him just like slowly murdering your friend. You're like, I gotta get the fuck out of no.
I would just love to be running, and then suddenly your buddy is just not behind you, but you just see like an arm fly past you, and you're like, is that his? Is that Slender's? What the fuck is that? Yeah.
You just see the film
The film grain
stuff start coming on very heavily,
Oh,
and then
man.
your friend's voice chat just goes away.
Or what I would do is, could you imagine?
So does the film grain.
No, could you imagine if like
Oh.
your buddy is yelling something, and then if he dies, what it does that like film grain thing, but it's like a super amplified whatever the fuck his voice is currently.
Whatever
so it
just happened.
So it just
to him.
sounds like he's just screaming as loud as he can. That would be. Oh man, I would just Alt F4 as fast as I could out of that. I don't even care if it's multiplayer, but
Don't say him, Drew.
oh man,
I'll tell Riccio about one of them, but I just shouldn't know about.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Slender Source is gonna be friggin' amazing. I've never been really excited for a scary game, like an actual frightening game, and that I'm really curious to see what it's gonna be like. So it's gonna be awesome. Other than that, really randomly just gonna drop this. I played Death Rally on Steam.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the other thing.
What was the other thing? Death Rally is
Thing where
okay.
You just killed yourself with grenades right before we started.
Oh
this.
yeah, okay. So I'll mention that too. So I played a bit of Death Rally. It's cool. You drive around, shoot people. It's kind of weird. I don't
I've
know.
had that game on iOS
It's
for
like
forever.
It's like $5 that I bought.
You can drive against Alan Wake.
Actually, it was $4 when I bought it off Green Man. But anyway, I don't know. It was
Did
fun.
you know if you own Alan Wake on Steam, you get an extra discount.
Yeah, but then
What?
either way on Green Man, it was that discount already. Like it was 10% off, and then you could apply like 25%. So it was,
Oh wow.
I was like, whatever. But yeah, So I played. So somebody in the chat introduced me to this. It was G Bobs from the chat. We were bored one night, and he's like, I heard some people playing this game on YouTube. It's called Ace of Spades. I'm like, is it a card game? And he's like, no, it's like Minecraft and World War II meshed together. I'm like, well, this sounds pretty cool. And then we went and downloaded it, which is like a a 5 meg download that just installs itself somewhere on your computer, and then you have to load the game through a browser.
Sketch.
It's really sketchy.
Sure, it doesn't just install as an add-on.
I think it might install as an add-on. Actually, that would make sense because
Yeah.
it just kind of I don't know where it went.
So just in the Chrome thing. That
So
would make perfect sense.
yeah, so what the game is it's a 32-player deathmatch where you can mine into the ground, and it looks blocky like Counter-Strike, like Minecraft.
Like Counter-Strike.
But Counter-Strike is so blocky. No, but it's looks like Minecraft. You can dig into the floor, make trenches, make tunnels underneath, and pop up underneath people and shoot them in the face. But the game kind of has like every bullet is pretty much like an insta kill, and like everybody's just like spamming it. It's like the most unfun thing to try and jump into because you can get spawn camped, and there's I don't even understand. It's
like you played, you had like 5 deaths. Like
Yeah.
3 of them were just like spawn, run out,
Oh,
shot,
yeah.
dead.
But the funny thing is, you can actually, if the enemy team wants to, they could go into your spawn and dig like a hole, and then just stand above it and just like fire into you as you spawn in the same place every time. Unless they're like standing on it, in which case you spawn a bit farther or something.
Huh.
It was really fucked up. But it's free. Ace of Spades. Google it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's 3D mod like
Also broken
Minecraft
because
and-
one team started on that extremely high cliff.
there was like a cliff and then
and
stair
you
like
started
a thin
way down at the bottom.
A thin.
So I was like, I don't know if I can hit him. Everyone around me's dying. I'm
gonna dig into the ground.
Nope, I'm dead.
Oh, too late. Yeah.
And
it's
then like
kinda-
the one dude that was staying alive on your team was shooting the stairs.
Yeah.
So that no one could get
I
up.
was fucking being a dick. But it's so random, but I'm pretty sure somebody could get some fun out of it. So check it out, Ace of Spades. I don't know. It's weird. Other than that, I can't think of any random games I've played this week. I played Stalker a bit more. That game is scary as shit. Oh, I want to mention that. Trials Evolution, I went into it. People have recreated Slender and Amnesia levels in there. Amnesia, sorry. Which is kind of crazy how that game has a first-person playable
It's like
online.
a super hack.
Yeah,
person
it's kind of
thing.
weird. Like I couldn't believe that existed. I just wanted to mention that. That's kind of really, really insane. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty much I think all I've played. No, I haven't played this week. But yeah, so
It's news.
Yeah,
whatever,
we're going to
just
news.
Segued.
Let's go into news. Whee!
You're elite in that game?
Yeah, sure.
Jeez.
That's a lot of Payday. I like Payday. Anyway,
Spoilers for what we're about to talk about. Payday.
actually, let's go right into Payday. So Payday has a new DLC that came out for $10, and what it adds 2 maps, a gun or 2 guns, more unlockables for leveling up to, which I think brings the level cap to 192.
What the fuck?
Because you can level each level to 64, and then you can kind of switch between it, like other assault, recon, or not recon, support, or something else.
Okay.
And
What?
Yeah, so that came out. It's $10. But the coolest thing that I think it's over. Oh, what the hell? I want to name the company. It's over something. Well, I feel bad. Anyways, the company that makes it, they put out the extra $10. Sorry, it's $10 to buy it, and it gives you all these maps and everything. But if you want to play with your friends, let's say you have a group of 4 people, whoever buys it, you can have one of you, and as long as he's the one like playing with you guys, you all have access to the map, like both new ones.
That is a great way to not segment the player base.
Yeah, so sorry, it's made by Overkill, which is awesome. So this both came out for the PSN and the PC. I don't know if it works that way on both, but if one of you guys owns the DLC,
it probably does. It can be done in consoles, which we talked about earlier. Gears of War 3 does that.
But
oddly, you would not think that a big name title like that would do it, but
yeah. But no, it's really surprising that for $10 you can kind of get 2 extra maps and then make your friends come in and play them with you, and they don't even have to buy it. I'm pretty sure they don't get the weapon unlocks and everything, but you get the cool new maps, which is probably the main reason why I'd go back and play that. So what I'm going to do is end up buying the $10 maps and then on cast, like playing it with people who can give it a shot, and it'll be fun. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Payday is so much fun. I really hope that somebody was saying that they're trying to do really good with their game so that Valve maybe picks them up, because that'd be sweet. I don't know.
So that Payday becomes a Valve title?
Then
there will only be one more Payday.
Payday Episode 3 would happen. Payday 2 Episode 2. There you go. They can make a few more. Just add episode onto it until it gets to 3. Fuck. Anyway, Payday is awesome. So that came out. There's a $10.
Me and my overused Valve jokes. So funny.
So yeah, Payday got DLC. That's pretty sweet. SSX for the 360 and PS3.
Also free DLC.
Free DLC. Well, Payday, somebody has to buy it, but anyways, free DLC for SSX on the PS3 and 360. Spitting. Anyway,
spitting snowboard cross.
Yeah, snowboard cross. No, so what it is it adds 2 multiplayer modes, 3, 2, 1, go, which apparently, according to this news article, is saying that it's a multiplayer race combining both the trick and speed events together. So yeah,
it's synchronous multiplayer as opposed to how it was before, where you're just like racing time trials.
Yeah. So yeah, it's somebody's correcting me in the chat. It's not free DLC. It's actually an update, so it just throws itself into your game no matter what.
But
if you're connected,
fucking like It's an EA update, so it's like a gig.
Yeah.
Which is DLC.
Yeah, that's
by
true.
Microsoft and PlayStation standards.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, haha.
But and it adds one more mode, which is a free ride, which is pretty much which I think SSX 3 had, which is you just pick a mountain, you start at the top, and you just go all the way until you're at the bottom, and there's no real point. You just go.
Just explore.
Yeah, just explore. Instead of picking like a certain trail and a peak with a helicopter at the end, and you just keep doing that. It's just go down the whole mountain, which is sick. I don't know. It's awesome. For free? Like, hell yes.
Gonna make you go back to that game?
I might actually give it a shot. I kind of have wanted to go back to it. And somebody in the channel has actually been wanting me to play it really badly, so this might actually be what brings me back.
When was that patch coming out?
It's already out.
Oh, wow.
Apparently.
There you go.
So,
Shaun White's free ride.
Let's not start. Damn it! Let's not start with the Shaun White. But anyway, so on other news, Silent Hill HD Collection got the patch that fixed some stuff on the PS3. Official news from Konami is that patch is officially canceled for the 360. I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
They said we don't have the time or the resources, I believe is the quote.
Yeah. So, damn. Ouch. I don't know how they didn't develop that patch alongside with the 360 version. Like, I don't know. That really sucks for anybody who bought that.
Well, all the Silent Hill games have been on PS2.
Already. Yeah, that's true.
So the kind of coding was already there.
Yeah.
To a point. But then it's totally new on Xbox.
Somebody in the chat tells us that the Skin Dam from the chat says that the 360 edition apparently didn't have all of the same issues as the PS3 version. So there maybe is no reason for an update. However,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's still somewhat fucked.
That,
yeah. So either way, that sucks. Because there could have been at least some fixes that could have been done, I guess. But anyway, that sucks. So what we talked about earlier, hybrid is now gone until further notice. That sucks. So there's been kind of rumors going about for the Wii U box art.
It looks blue.
And Assassin's Creed 3 is officially shown.
That means we have red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
As official box art colors.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It looks okay. A lot of people seem to hate it, but it's
better than fucking plain white.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I don't like the yellow.
Best titles are the red ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wasn't that just like the Mario games? Actually, there was just like one Mario game.
The Mario games, and then all those classic ones that they just started re-releasing.
Okay.
So like the Twilight Princess and stuff, all those like Nintendo classics or whatever, Gold Collection or something.
Cool.
Speaking of free DLC, or is this actually free?
No, this is actually paid DLC.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's $5 DLC. So for
fucking what?
Wait, actually, hold on. Let's make sure here before. Yeah, it's 400 points or $5. So out of the fucking blue, Scott Pilgrim for the PS. It's a good chair.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim for the PS3 and 360 got a $5 DLC, which adds Wallace as the characters to be able to play, as well as online co-op for both the PS3 and the 360 version of that game.
Something that should have been there at launch.
Yeah.
$5.
But what's messed up is this game, like you were saying, came out all the way back
2010.
in 2010, yeah.
Before the movie came out.
Which is ridiculous. I still remember the night that I went to go see the movie, and then I came back and then bought that, and then had a 4-player co-op session through the entire game in one sitting, and it was...
Did the people you like went to see the movie with?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was probably the only way you can experience that game. And Another Winter is still one of my ringtones, so awesome.
You need to mute my mic for a second. I need to fix something with the chair.
So other than that, Counter-Strike Global Offensive is now something that you can pre-order on Steam for $13, which is cool that they're actually doing a pre-sale thing for that one. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of conflicting things about Counter-Strike Global Offensive because a lot of people seem to hate it, while others seem to be very excited about it coming out. I'm on the boat that I'm kind of excited for it because what I've played from the beta has been really fun. But
I'm on the boat from can't join a game, bots kill me good. Not gonna play.
Yeah.
What? That's how close I was.
Oh, sorry.
Before.
Never mind. Continue.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's crazy. So you were getting destroyed by bots?
Yeah, can't play that game. It's too fast.
Yeah, Counter-Strike is kind of intense, especially the way the guns feel in Global Offensive. But it's funny because a lot of people are complaining about this game being like, oh, it's just totally a reskin of Counter-Strike Source, and it's why we have to rebuy this. And then somebody kind of made the point that like, not Counter-Strike.
You guys are haters.
No, it's just like
that's what I said.
Call of Duty does like the same sort of thing where it kind of re-releases itself every year, but it's $60. Especially now if you do like Elite, it's even more. But Global Offensive
it's iterated on. It's not.
It's iterated on, but
a totally new thing.
Yeah, but Global Offensive is also changing up some stuff. While it is mainly the same, and
I wouldn't
the
say
same
Call of
maps.
Duty every year. It's more like what the Modern Warfares are to each other, or what the Treyarch games are to each other. Because those games are kind of pretty different now.
Yeah, but it's more just to say that it's kind of like the same thing, but it's being re-released. But it's only, for example, $13 right now instead of a whole $60. So I'm glad Valve's at least doing that. But what I still find funny is there's no cross-platform play anymore. But when you look at the trailer that's on their main Valve Steam page, it's like, cross-platform play! No. Unless they're re-adding that.
No, that's ridiculous. Why would they add that?
Because it would have been cool. I liked how...
Yeah, to have all the PC players kill all the PS3 players.
What they said
why is this game fun? I don't want to play this.
No, that's what they said is, they'll lose and they'll find their way into the other controller players. That's what they said. It'll just
and
even
the
itself
really
out.
bad PC players.
Yeah.
That's where the controller players will sit. What?
I'm not sure what somebody in the chat tried to explain something, but I don't understand. But anyway, so Counter-Strike Global Offensive, pre-order it if you want. It's coming out August 21st, so 2 weeks from now. Metal Gear Solid's 4 trophies updates are now officially go in.
Did you read what those trophies are?
No, actually.
There's only like 20 of them.
Yeah.
And they're all for doing like crazy things that a lot of people didn't even know you could do with the game.
Huh.
Like one of them is like getting one of the boss characters to like kiss you or something in the middle of a fight.
Weird.
Like it's really crazy
I wonder
stuff.
if it's added that or if it's always been there.
Apparently it's always been there.
Damn.
So like all this crazy stuff that has been in the game since the beginning, people are now like, what? Really? I guess I gotta go back and get that trophy and like, oh.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, probably should have had that thing up the whole time.
Yeah,
make sure we
probably
were
is.
recording this audio.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently now it's a go in North America. Before it was just in Japan, I think, or
They had a release date for Japan.
Yeah,
but
that's
you're
what it
saying
was.
it's out in America now.
That's what it was, yeah.
So that's great.
There you go. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 got a multiplayer reveal trailer. It's Call of Duty. You can see through walls, apparently iron sighting. At least with like this weird wave-based... Or, not wave, but...
Splinter Cell. Sonar goggles.
This, like, kind of thing. It's like... It's crazy. So that happened, as well as... what was there anything... Oh, yeah.
There's the thing at the very end of the trailer.
Yeah, like shoutcasting, like the tournament tournaments or something are going to happen. There'll be like live announcers going for certain things. I'm guessing my guess is going to be a Call of Duty Elite thing.
I wonder like what they're going to do with that, because they're advertising it as part of Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
They haven't confirmed any details, nothing about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the like legal area is with like advertising it as part of the core game and then being like, actually it's part of Elite TV, you need to pay a subscription for this.
Yeah, well, I think what's going to be is that the good one. I think you'll be able to host. You'll be able to host your own. I think it's going to be something that's going to be
built in. And then people can spectate.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that I think what's going to happen is that, and say you want to host like a local tournament or something, you'll be able to do that. I don't know if you'll be able to broadcast it.
If you can just like match make into spectator mode,
yeah,
that would be fantastic.
So that'd be cool. But either way, it seems like it's going to be one of the most interesting things, because even though, yes, it'll be in a Call of Duty game, would be cool if that another first-person shooters, if you could just join matches and watch things similar to what Dota 2 and League of Legends could do. It's like, hey, I'm just going to click and watch this match.
We were talking about how great that would be in StarCraft.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, League of Legends already does it and has like a 5-minute delay or something. But
so you can't be chatting to the other people?
But the thing is, I think it would be a bit more broken in StarCraft, just because even if there was a delay, I think you'd still be able to help them out. Well, let's say, because matches sometimes in StarCraft.
Well, yeah, because they can go for a long time, especially if someone's helping someone out.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's easier to help someone.
If you get a 5-minute, 5 minutes is actually quite a long time.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, you can't warn someone if you're going to get rushed.
No, you can't warn anybody. But
even then, most good pushes are at like 7 minutes, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that if say there's like a nice wall in and you can't get into their base, if somebody's watching, they'll be like, well, he clearly started off with, let's say, like a factory instead of this, so he's clearly going ground instead. And so I think there'd have to be a significant delay.
Well,
or something.
It would have to be huge, because if they go with the 5 minutes, most standard pushes are at 7 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So a 5-minute delay, if someone like 6 pools, you'd be like, hey, he's 6 pooled. I'm 5 minutes behind, but he's 6 pooled.
5 minutes.
And you have like a full 2 minutes.
I kind of get you. You'd be like, hey, he went 2 factories. By the time the dude hears that, he looks and he's got like fucking way more shit. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but. Yeah. In
some cases it could. In others it won't even make a fucking difference.
Okay, so I'm being told in League of Legends it's a 3-minute delay, because wards that reveal areas for a little amount of time is 3 minutes long. So it's like the same thing as that. I don't know, wards. Like you throw them down.
I don't care. The LoL community is fucking poisonous.
They're not poisonous. They're just really angry.
I encountered what must have been a LoL player in Awesome Nuts.
Dude,
fuck that guy. Yeah. I hope he dies in a fire.
Oh, wow.
Just one dude.
You just became a League of Legends player.
No, I did not. I was not insulting his tactics.
You just wished fire death upon someone.
Yeah, because he's a LoL player, obviously.
You just brought like Charmander into this, and he's going to burn people to death now.
I hope I get a lot of hate from this, you fucking LoL community. Fuck, Jesus Christ.
I think you guys are kind of cool. Just whenever you lose a match, I'd just like to leave.
Don't be angry. Don't be a jerk.
That was really loud.
And then fine.
But
they got to know.
Yeah.
The message has to get out. Stop being an asshole to people trying to start playing the game.
I think the League of Legends community is maybe a bit more vocal in terms of what words they'll use. The Dota 2 community seems to just be like more. If you don't do anything right, they'll be super direct that you suck. But I think the words they'll use will be a bit more kind of like, I want to say like intellectual, in terms of just being like, you fucking suck at this, like you like
more of a criticism as opposed to random insults.
But like a really angry criticism. I'm not saying they're really nicer, but it really depends. It really depends. I don't know. But I don't know. I know that every time I play League of Legends, if you're winning, it's like a great time.
All those people.
No, every time if you're winning, it's good. Some matches are nice, but most of the time, if ever you make someone angry, it's just going to be like some really angry curse words about you and your family. And possibly like their death. I just had a tear moment there. Anyway, but yeah, no. Oh, that's all. Oh no, I don't know if I can say that.
What?
Smite.
What?
I played some Smite, but that's cool.
Is there an NDA on that?
I don't know.
They're fucking giving out keys on Raptor for that shit.
It's cool.
There can't be an NDA on that.
It's cool. Regardless, it's cool. So yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 2's multiplayer looks kind of fun.
I like more Call of Duty. It's gonna be great. We should really jump into Modern Warfare 3 with all our free stuff.
Yeah,
free stuff in quotation marks.
Would you like to play at least Spec Ops soon? Because I need to play some of the missions.
There's a bunch of new of that too.
Yeah.
And there's like face-off mode.
Yeah.
And there's like fucking 12 new maps.
Do you want to do some this weekend?
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Done. Why'd you say it that way? We can do something like that.
We can do something like that.
Play some Call of Duty. You know what I mean? I don't know what sound that is. That's not even like a click.
For anyone that wants to join us at some point, Xbox 360.
On the 360, yeah.
Have all the maps. Because that's what we want to play.
We have a gamer tag below in the description on YouTube, right?
No, we have our Game Center IDs. I just suppose we should start adding our gamer tags.
Mine's already pretty much full, but yeah.
Well, if you add the Unity Gaming one, we can actually get online and accept those requests and then use that for like community nights and stuff.
What I would say is either add Unity Gaming or send a message. Don't friend. Well, at least I can't receive any friend requests. But like, if you want either me or Dan to add you to play, send us a message.
Because we can go to your profile from that and
so either to Riccio
or
which is
join.
So yeah, my gamer tag is Riccio, TEHRICCIO. It'll be down below on YouTube, but if you're listening to us on iTunes, that's it. Dan's yours is
CaptainBrenner.
Yeah.
BRENNER.
Yeah. So send a message. If you can send a friend request, go for it. Maybe leave a little message in it, being like, "Modern Warfare 3." So I kind of want to play it. It's really terrible that a lot of people hate on that game, and sometimes I do too. But it's like a really fun game to jump into and just kind of destroy things and shoot and then
you
hop
gotta
out.
have the right night.
But
you can't just be like, I want to play this game to win. No, if you go in with, you're gonna have a bad time.
But I find that it's so easy to just you put the disc in, you play, you have some matches, and then the second you start having a bad night, it's just easy to be like, all right, I'm out, and just like you just kind of forget about it after. But it's easy to get straight into the fun for at least a little while. I don't know, it's weird. Plus, there's a shit ton of new maps that every time I go into there, I just get destroyed because I don't recognize them anymore. So they're all new.
I only played one of the new maps, like months ago.
Okay, yeah, no, there's some pretty cool. There's some really cool ones
now. It was
now,
like
actually.
a park map.
Yeah,
it was like
that
fall
cool.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would like to know how many people still play it, or how many people went back to Black Ops and now preparing for Black Ops 2.
I wish Modern Warfare had diving.
Yeah.
Run around the map.
Dolphin diving is back. Did we say that?
Fucking yes, dolphin diving is back. Jesus.
Oh man, as well as heat
waves. That is the best iteration on the Call of Duty franchise ever. If in Call of Duty 2 they were like dolphin dives, that franchise never would have went down the hole. Just fucking diving everywhere. Dual pistols. Max Payne.
Fucking Vin Zampella is just like, no dolphin diving. All right, let's find work elsewhere. No.
They wouldn't let us have dolphin diving in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
We out.
So anyway, on other news, Daisy officially...
Why is it called dolphin diving?
Does your guy make a sound when he does?
I don't think so.
I would like that. Let's put that into Black Ops 2. Let's call up Trinity Ward. Treyarch. Wow, that'd actually be good considering it's like Sledgehammer and everything. Trinity Ward would be pretty cool. But anyway, I swear if I just fucking somehow coin that, I just hit my mic. If I somehow
Trinity
coin that,
Ward?
Trinity Ward, done. Activision. Trademarked. But so other than that, DayZ is becoming a standalone game, which we already talked about, but now they officially have a website for all that. Which
it's confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed now.
Good thing I bought Arma 2.
I know. And they've officially said that I think you'll get a discount maybe if you have Arma 2 or something, but they've officially said it's going to follow the Minecraft kind of like, hey, buy the alpha for super cheap, get all the incremental updates and forever insults out.
You think it's going to be a totally new engine, gameplay, everything?
They said it's being developed by Bohemia Interactive, which is the people who made Arma. So I think it's going to be maybe
similar, but without all the elements they don't need taken out? Yeah,
I think it's going to have like the same engine, but tweaked in a way that has only the shit they need. And yeah, like you said, like if ever it's like, oh, this is detrimental because you don't need all these weird squad commands and stuff, let's just take that out and focus. I don't know. I hope that whatever
just remove that functionality from the game and make it less confusing.
But I hope they kind of make like not an entirely different engine, but at least different things with the way the animations work and how like zombies see you and run and all like the weird kind of clunkiness.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening. But either way, I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do with it now that they've kind of have a whole team. They said they got their millionth unique member, I think this week, which is fucked. Like the fact that I don't think Arma 2 even sold anywhere near that amount before that, and then by 1 million people into one mod.
Usually 1 million copies sold is the like mark for success for a game.
So, but the funny thing is now those 1 million will probably rebuy it to get into the new thing.
Well,
unless there's a discount or some sort of bring over thing. But
the 1 million isn't like
for sure
people that play.
Yeah,
it could have been like, I tried this once. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't know. I'm really kind of excited to see what they're going to do with it, because now that they have like an alpha stage that they're going to slowly keep building on and not worry about what Arma 2 is going to hold them back for in terms of like updates or weird stuff. Or I don't know. Just the fact that they'll have an entire team just devoted to just making this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. They haven't said any prices or anything yet, but they said to check back because clearly they know everyone's going to have a shit ton of questions. So, in other news, was Iron Brigade the...
You mean Trenched?
Trenched was the original, and then it turned to Iron Brigade?
Yes.
So that was on 360.
No, it's on PC.
Now it's on
Spoiled.
PC? Well, kind of. When is it? August 13th? So next week.
Next week. Hopefully before Hero Academy.
Yeah.
Lots of PC ports
Yeah.
coming out
I'm really
recently.
I'm really excited to play Iron Brigade because I think, like I was telling you, the frame rate was kind of poopy on the 360, and then the more players you'd add in, the worse and worse it would get. And it's kind of action-focused, shoot the crap out of everything. Actually, it's a lot like Orcs Must Die, kind of. Throw towers down, shoot
Except
things.
it doesn't depend entirely on you.
Yeah, well, actually, it does heavily. It's more about you. But then again, you have cooler guns. Like grenade launchers and healing rays and artillery strikes, and it's cool. Anyway, it's going to PC. I don't know.
I never thought about that.
I'm guessing it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be...
it feels a lot slower than Orcs Must Die.
Yes, it definitely is. It says the Xbox Live version is now discounted to 800 points. And it will also... The PC version will also include the DLC, Rise of the Martian Bear, which I've never played, but...
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's coming to Steam, so woo!
Does it say $10 or $15?
It doesn't say. It says the Xbox one is discounted to 800. My guess is it'll be 15.
Okay.
But...
Well, that's the same price as buying the Xbox version and the DLC, so...
Exactly. So... other than that, Darksiders 2 got some information saying that there's going to be a survival wave-based survival wave-based thing that goes up to 100 waves, I think. And the farther you go, it's like, hey, you've done like 5 levels. Do you want to get this sick piece of loot? Or do you want to keep going? And if you keep going and you die, you don't get anything. So it's going to
double or nothing.
Yeah, it's a double or nothing. Like you just keep going and going like, I think I can get to the 100 or whatever. So that got announced, as well as a new game plus to bring over all your items and all your experience into a new version and just keep going. So I don't know what the level cap is in that game, but it's like Diablo style.
192. It's Payday.
Oh, Payday. I was like,
Fucking
why did I
what?
know this number? What is this? That's out next week. That and we'll get into that with the releases. But another news, randomly just saying it, EA and Zynga are now at feud, suing each other. Because The Sims Online.
Sims Social
Sim Social
was copied by Zynga's The Ville.
Yeah. Which, I don't know if you saw the document with all the side-by-side pictures.
Fucking just blatant.
Yeah, blatant rip-off.
Yeah.
Even one of them has the pictures switched for which games they are, but it says the opposing game, but, like, I don't know if it was on purpose, but it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's happening. I don't know.
I think Maxis made a... Because it's actually Maxis' game. It's not
Yeah,
Daisy.
that's
It's just
true.
the publisher. But Maxis
Did you
made a
say
comment.
Daisy?
What?
I think that's mine. Continue. I heard Daisy randomly in your sentence. I just really want to kind of play some Daisy now. Fucking...
Maxis made a comment
Yeah.
that they are not the first people to be like ripped off by Zynga, but they are the first company to have the financial
power,
backing from a major publisher to do anything about
Yeah.
it. So we should, it makes you wonder where this is going to go. Like,
Yeah.
what if EA sues Zynga into nothingness?
But the thing, Zynga's already
Tanking
because of... Well, their lead shareholder or whatever sold like 500 million or something, or I don't know what the hell the number was.
Get out while the going's good.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of insane to be like, Zynga's super crazy with all their social games making a shit ton of money, and then fucking just... I don't think they're going to die in terms of a company, but I don't know. There's going to be a shit ton of layoffs, depending on what happens, I guess. Depending on how much money is discussed, or... Even if it's money, like...
If EA wins this lawsuit, the thing is, it sets a precedent that Zynga has been copying games.
Yeah.
Which means it's very easy for any other company that has had its IP copied, like the Nimblebit and anyone else, to just, like, go to a judge and be like, yo, look at this. And they'll be like, okay, pay them.
Yeah. Man. Oh, God. Zynga's going down in dark. I haven't actually been following it, but once it's over, I can't wait to go back and be like, what happened? But yeah. Once again, another news. Source 2 engine, quote unquote, there's some code that was found for it in the Source Filmmaker.
Yeah.
That engine was going to get upgraded at some point. it's cool that there's information about it, I guess. But yeah, I can't say I'm surprised because I'd hope Valve was working on something. But it's cool to kind of maybe get that feeling that, not that it's close, but there's info.
Something. Anything.
I don't know. Could you imagine the files that are there? It's like final outro movie for Half-Life 3. It's like, what the fuck? We're gonna delete that file.
You can't watch that stuff. There's no cutscenes. Half-Life. It's all in game.
Shut the fuck up. It's just the credits. No. Or that's the trick. Half-Life 3 is just like Heavy Rain, man. It's just a movie, man. Shit.
Still with loading hallways.
Yeah, still dead. Anyway. Secret. But yeah, and in other news, no, I'm just gonna keep saying that. No, other than that,
in news of things being released and then ripped from their marketplace,
Square. So Final Fantasy VII was released early because that's supposed to be coming out for Steam or something, and other maybe possible other downloadable things on PC. I'm not really sure.
They released it accidentally on their own
website. I ended your sentence. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, so they released it early, and then they pulled it because they're like, shit, it's not ready yet. And then now they have to re-release it, but the people would have to re-buy it, so they're going to give out coupons or rebates or something, but like just so they can get the game for free. But yeah, they fucked up, apparently. I don't know what else to say. They done goofed. But hey, I don't know. Seeing the screenshot, things look less blocky. Could be cool. I still am not going to sink the hours into it.
I just want to make a mention of something that just happened in the chat here. Yeah, it's a 5-year-old friggin' spoiler that he put up. Like, when does the moratorium on that stuff go up is debatable, but that game is 5 years old.
Who? Which game?
Half-Life 2 Episode 2.
Did he talk about the ending?
He just said something about the ending.
Oh.
That game's 2007.
Yeah. But it's kind of crazy.
You were in high school when that game came out.
No, I know that. The weird thing is...
That's right.
No, I actually wasn't. I was first year of college.
Are you a year older than me?
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyway, point is, when the Steam summer sales happened, I spoke to a lot of people because I gave away a copy of Episode 2. I'm not talking to the mic that I just hit.
Yeah, just punch that thing around.
God damn it. Treat you like it. Anyway, no.
Well, let's go dark.
When I was going to give away a copy for it during my marathon, a lot of people had never played it before. And it was kind of really surprising.
How can...
Because I think a lot of people picked up the orange box on consoles and then didn't make their way through it entirely.
Yeah.
So, but you're still right. It's been 5 years, but it still surprises me how many people haven't actually played it. It's kind of weird, and just a few weeks ago.
But then, where do you start? Some people never read Harry Potter.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying it that way. But I mean,
those kind of big spoiler instances, like where do you lift it on that stuff? You know?
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. It's been a while for people. Like maybe you should have played it if you really cared about it. But the thing is that what surprised me the most is I think there was 2 weeks ago I was in a Skype call with somebody who had just been starting it, and then she had been making her way through it, and it was like her first time going through Ravenholm and everything. It was kind of cool to see that even though the game, like Half-Life 2, which I think came out in 2003, still holds up and is still really awesome to this day.
Oh yeah,
as in like an amazing game, even compared to everything that's come out since then. It was kind of mind-boggling, but it was awesome. It was like, damn, like I kind of want to go back through it because even I don't remember everything about it. So I will make sure to go through that before Episode 3 or Half-Life 3 comes out. I'm pretty sure I have a full year, full like decade.
You're being corrected to 2004.
2004,
apparently.
Sorry. Yeah. I have no rebuttal.
Just, okay.
Could you imagine if it was like, it seems to be Christmas. Looks like... Boop, and then just like release it? Like, I'm waiting for that.
So you're expecting...
I'm just...
So you're on the odds of Half-Life 3 just appears available for purchase.
I would not want that, but I'd almost... like it because I wouldn't want them to hype it. I don't want to see trailers to be like, holy shit, now it's gonna be like 2 more years. I just want it to fucking like appear and just like make me just
totally
sit where I am and
fresh
just
experience.
defecate all over myself.
So
not so fresh, but yeah.
you could have that experience by not watching any trailers.
No, but it's not
just
even
totally locking yourself out.
But the second there's something about it, and then you get that feeling like, oh, it's soon, but it's actually like 2 years from now, or like that kind of, you still have to wait a really long time. I just wanted to go from like no news about it to holy shit, like I just fucking refreshed Steam. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
I don't even care that it's $170. I'm fucking like buying it.
Only comes with 2 copies of the complete pack. Okay,
You only get the first half of the game. There's 16 DLCs for $40 each, and that's just for the non-collector's edition. I don't know. Just buy. But each collector's edition comes with a one piece of Lego. You need all 570 of them to build fucking Gordon Freeman in your house. Like, but you never know what piece you're gonna get, and you just have to fucking mash them together. No, I hope none of that shit happens.
Doesn't come with instructions. Just orange, yellow,
and a fucking Allen key. Like. Oh God, Valve, please don't. People will lose so much money. Yeah, I would love for Valve to just pull that, to be able to not even need to do any fucking marketing and just. I don't even think they would need to, because well, first of all, Steam is huge enough that there's like 4 million people a day that would see it.
It would spread fast enough that it wouldn't matter.
Oh God, I know it's insane. Like. What would be insane is that they pulled it off with it coming out on consoles simultaneously, with no marketing and just being like
they couldn't. If it comes out on consoles, it'll be leaked.
That's that's what I'm saying. But imagine with even all that, like somehow everybody
it wouldn't happen. There are fucking retail.
No. Imagine like snipers,
jack off employees. That'll be
being
like
posted.
Shipment came in early. Fucking look, internet, I stole one.
Could you imagine? No. Every case comes with a freaking electromagnetic device that if it detects like a camera flash or the sound of a camera or someone being like getting ready to tell someone, it just like shoots like a fucking like 50 cal bullet through their face, like just like just that kind of shit. Just to get to the point that literally it comes out and then GameStop is just like, yo, by the way, Half-Life 3's out. Steam's like, yo, by the way, Half-Life 3's out. Fucking like, I don't know what. Somebody's like, yo, by the way, Half-Life 3's out. And then, I don't know, just the panic and mass, like, people not knowing what to do with themselves for, like, the next 10 minutes before they buy
they
it.
would release it on PC.
Yeah.
Just put it live on Steam. And then they would just... And then in that announcement of, like, yo, Half-Life 3 is out, console ones will be prepared to ship this week. That would be it. They could not. Yeah. The reason things get leaked is because console versions exist.
Yeah. Could you imagine if Half-Life 3 gets leaked the same way Half-Life 2 did? Kind of like the beta code for it. That'd be kind of insane. But no. Anyway, just to kind of rush through this, because I know you have to kind of maybe get home. But
I think I'm just gonna take a cab.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but whatever.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so
I would have to have left already to get home on the train.
Oh shit.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, let's continue this then.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
So with the, I don't know.
Cabs run 24/7, baby.
Half-Life 3, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I think it's gotten to the point where I think we've talked about this before, but no matter what's going to happen with that game, if they manage to survive all this hype that's kind of self-build up without having anybody or anything shown from it, now that game come out and still be fucking amazing and have no one really complain about it, that, well, there's always going to be complaints, but have no one really complain about it.
It is to their benefit that they have not shown anything.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because it could be totally revamped, new engine, new gameplay, new everything. Finishes the story, that would be perfect, right?
Yeah.
If no one was expecting anything with what it's to be, you can't be disappointed.
But I want...
If it is a good, solid shooter experience, people will be pleased with it.
What I really would like to know, and which is, like, no one's going to know until it's out or until something's leaked about it, is if there's going to be Episode 3 or if it's just going to jump straight to Half-Life 3. Because technically, Half-Life 1 to 2 was, like, completely varied areas and everything. Like, the game changed. Episode 3, there'd still be a lot of stuff to kind of finish up story-wise. Or would they just kind of somehow, like, just jump into 3? Because I feel like
they would jump into 3.
If they'd have to jump into 3 because the Source Engine would have to change and it would be like the new launch of everything.
The reason that they said they were going to do the episodes
is
to leave it all on the same engine, same assets, everything.
But that's
so if they are not, if it's not on the same engine, there's no longer a reason for it to be an episode.
Could you imagine if Half-Life 3 just, like, imagine Gabe and his team at Valve just managed to create.
You're on a first name basis, Gabe Newell.
Yeah, Gabe. Sir Gabe. Sir Gabe Newellman. No, anyway, so if Gabe Newell and everybody at Valve managed to make like a what's that, like something like a game that keeps like Spelunky. You know how it's random every time you start it.
Yeah.
It's
randomly generated.
Sure, but it's you know the word I'm looking for though.
Yeah, now I can think of it.
Yeah.
Either.
Anyway, that word. Somebody in the chat might know it. If literally Half-Life 3 was just like a fucking exe that you just loaded and it had like certain scripted events and it was just like, hey, it's gonna be random all the time, and they didn't even code the game. They just like, hey, here's this.
We created the best random generator.
We don't know what's gonna happen. Just go and enjoy your game. We don't want to finish it. You finish it.
Procedurally generated.
Procedurally generated. Thank you. So yeah, imagine if Half-Life 3 was just like, yo, just
go.
We don't know what's gonna happen, but we don't feel like working on it anymore because there's nothing we can do. Here's a free version. Just maybe Slenderman will appear. I don't know.
We coded this game with every art asset in the world.
You just turn around. You're in Spelunky.
Darth Vader is Gordon Freeman's father.
People. It's just like community submissions in the Steam Workshop. You just fucking download story elements and you just go through it. We don't know what's gonna happen. You're Batman.
You make your own game. Don't blame us,
dude. I was like, never mind. I'm fucking.
What if you crowdsourced an entire game?
No, I was gonna be like, what if they made it like Little Big Planet? But I'm like, this is the fucking source engine. People are making mods off of this.
Yo, that's just already been done.
What if they made this platform?
It's called Gary's Mod. What if they made this thing that has all the tools to mod their engine?
What if they had a platform like this Steam because they're Valve or something? Oh, wait a second. No.
It's a Steam.
Son of a bitch. Oh, Photoshop is now. Oh, sorry. Software will be available on Steam soon.
Speaking of Half-Life 3, Photoshop.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, it's just a paint game. Do you want to cut this person, paste, or use the Band-Aid tool on his face?
Where's my crowbar? Why can't
it looks like a magic wand. This isn't Gordon Freeman.
I want Alex to make more jokes about why I don't talk.
Oh, God. I wonder if there's still going to be, like, Darkness Butt Crack. Because that was, like,
what
the
one... fuck?
Okay, when the game first came out, there was, like, this huge, like, oh my god, look at these screenshots of Alex's ass. And it was, like, it was everywhere. It didn't make any sense. Because there was, like, this dark bar of, like, shadow, like, going down, like, her back. And it just didn't make sense. It was, like, a big, like, darkness hole. Okay, anyway, point is, I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't know why I brought that up. Half-Life 3, it's going to be crazy. No matter what comes out. They'll just have, like, a huge darkness hole, and people are going to be really happy. 10 out of 10. Would play again.
Well, you better, because it's procedurally generated.
Yeah. But in my ending, the G-Man was not... He was an alien, but he was a dog in yours. And then...
So an alien dog. Yeah.
But then mine had Silent
He
Hill.
evolved to be like a human,
Yours
but
went to
with a
equestrian.
briefcase for a hand. That's why he can't speak right.
He was a briefcase with feet. And this was holding a G-Man head.
He's actually a mutant. It's a mutant briefcase.
Oh my god, it's just Stalker. I fucking don't want to talk. Anyway, we've been rambling on for a bit. I don't know if there's... Oh,
who the fuck cares?
Yeah, so I just want to jump into releases to kind of go somewhere. So releases next week.
Half-Life 3 procedurally generated. Great. All right, that first on the release docket.
On every console. Fucking Game Boy Color, done.
Yeah.
Just like 6 cartridges. Why would it only be 6? It'd be like 5 megs. Anyway. No, so next week we have...
Who cares? It's just code to procedurally generate. It doesn't matter. They compress it to be 5 meg exe. It's done.
We made the Game Boy too. It just comes with a 3D printer. Just anyway.
To print out one of the Lego pieces and then it short circuits.
It's Half-Life 3D because it's a 3D printer and it just keeps printing out the world in
3DS
front
exclusive?
of you. No, it prints out the world in front of you and you have to go through the game. Complete with
you know
bullets.
how fucking
printing.
expensive that would be?
Yeah, dude, it would be. I want it to happen. Anyway, so coming out next week we have Persona 4 Arena, which is a fighting game from...
I thought that was only in Japan.
Nope, it's apparently coming to the Stated Knights of the America North.
North America.
I would like to find out, actually. I know it's already out in Japan, but it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. Possibly next week. Other than that, we have Spider-Man game is actually coming out for PC, so like everything delayed on consoles.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Wait, I'm reading the wrong things. These are actually this week. Boop. Next week we have Sleeping Dogs. We have Darksiders 2, Iron Brigade, like we spoke. Dust Elysian Tale.
So Persona 4 is already out.
Persona 4 is already out. That was this week. I'm Jesus. Anyway,
you are Jesus.
No, I meant like Jesus, like ending my sentence. Anyway, okay, that doesn't make any sense either. Point is, we have Papo and Yo coming out for the PSN. We have Super Mario Brothers 2.
Super Mama Brothers 2.
Super Mama Brothers. No, Mario Brothers.
Don't shake the baby.
Don't shake the baby?
Yes. You don't want to do that either.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Super Mario Brothers 2 coming out for the 3DS, as well as Expendables 2 for the Xbox Live Marketplace.
Is that last story for Wii? Is that what that says?
Yeah, last story, which was supposed to never
That's
come out.
one of those big deal port things, like Xeno Saga. What's that thing called?
Yeah, Xeno Saga.
Xeno Chronicles. Xeno something.
Xeno White Knight Chronicles. Expendables.
The Xeno
Bitra Beat. No, I don't know.
Shaun White's Xeno Chronicles.
Souls. No. So actually, yeah, I guess last story is going to be like some crazy port, and then we have the week after, which is going to be Dark Souls for another crazy port story. So we'll see what August does to those two amazing games. Bringing
lots of ports. Port.
We have to support them.
Port month.
Boop. Yes, that's coming out next week, as well as what the fuck is Tales from Mutants from Space Mutant Blobs Attack for the PC. I don't know what that is. Looks silly. Anyway, that's next week. Other than that, do you have any final closing things you'd like to say, Dan?
Check for questions.
That is a final good closing thing.
Yeah.
So, Chad, if you guys have any questions for us, I'm going to check Twitter right now, see if we have any questions. As well as anybody who wants us to make questions, feel free to send them either to at EunityGaming on Twitter,
or at any of our Twitters.
Yeah, any of our
in
Twitters.
The description.
Leave a comment on the YouTube, be in the channel to ask us a question, or send us an email at podcast@unitygaming.com, eunitygaming.com.
Actually, it could be EunityCast at UnityGaming. I don't.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ooh.
Check the description of our own video.
We're going to check right now. Yeah, so submit those questions that way. Do we see any in the chat?
Did none come through Twitter?
Not answering that one. It is actually podcast@unitygaming.com. So
Great. So we were right.
we were correct. Which is a good save. Anyway, we should probably call it
What's your
Unity.
favorite type of game? Someone asked you that.
What's both of our favorite types of game?
Well, he asked you, but
Both of our favorite.
I suppose I could answer.
So far with what has been coming out recently, I'm going to say anything music related because it seems really catchy.
Turn-based strategy.
Okay. Man, okay, yeah, okay. Competitive.
Any game of that type have collectively stolen more hours than any other games combined.
Anything I can win at. No, I'm kidding.
So nothing?
No, it's really weird for me to say because the things I mostly have a lot of fun with are either stories or story game, like really intense stories, or awesome multiplayer games. But when I say that they're my favorite,
they have to go to the extreme.
But they last like a week regardless. Other than StarCraft, so I guess real-time strategy takes it. Competitive real-time strategy. It's probably my favorite.
Strategy.
StarCraft 2 is still like my up there top favorite kind of.
So it's a broad category. Strategy.
Boom.
Yeah.
I like that.
We like strategy games.
Brain work and stuff is good. Somebody asked me what I think or what we both think about Windows 8. I don't like Metro, but
I think what they do with the app marketplace could do well if they do it like Xbox Live. Xbox Live is done fine.
Yeah. But I don't like Metro, but if I had a tablet, I think it'd be the fucking coolest thing in the world.
The Surface?
Yeah, the Surface, yeah. That'd be really cool.
Surface looks really friggin' awesome. Its flip cover is a keyboard. Yeah. It has a built-in kickstand.
Also, Skin from the chat notified me, I guess that's the way to say it, on Twitter that for those of you who played the Just Cause 2 multiplayer 2 weekends ago, it's coming back this Saturday. So if you guys hear this in time, this Saturday, Just Cause 2 multiplayer is going to be open again. As well, I think that's it. Is that it for questions? What character do you want to see in PlayStation All-Stars? Wow. See, I never really played the PlayStation 1 or 2 that much because I never really owned them. I only started.
I want to see Kevin Butler.
He's
not confirmed for any role in that game.
Yeah.
I really want him to be either the announcer or a playable character. He can't just be like the tutorial dude or something. He has to be the full, he has to say everything in the game. Like, he has to be saying things like double kill and stuff and, laughing at people. Or he has to be a character.
Yeah.
Like a full-on, fleshed-out fighting character.
I think every time you choose him, he should be a VP of, and it's always a random whatever the hell he's going to spawn with.
So he'll have different movesets?
Yeah.
So he'll just be a clone character, but he'll be
He'll be like Kirby, but you don't suck in anybody. That sounds bad. I don't want Kevin Butler to suck in anybody. I just want him to spawn as somebody else's stuff. Is this coming through properly? I don't want to.
No, I think a copy ability that changes his VP status would be quite... Yep, great. Lean more into the Smash Brothers copy.
Yeah. Sweet.
Except every time he copies someone, it imposes this giant like FMV thing of him turning with a coffee cup and then wearing an associated hat, and it says VP of whatever.
Now you just made me want to have the dude from Heavy Rain in there, and he just goes like "Sean!" and just yells people to death.
They have assist items and stuff. He could show up in one of the stages. They're combining all that stuff.
Just like
Jason.
Everybody gets stunned. No one can see my dancing except for people watching.
Or they could all cover their ears and be like,
it's like "Oh God, no. Sean!" Oh, there's just a red balloon that comes up and blocks everybody, and then suddenly one character is just gone. And then there's a car that comes in. Spoilers.
Spoilers for the first like 2 seconds of the game. Well, no, that's a lie. 2 hours in.
Yeah.
You have to spend time with your family first.
Oh yeah. You gonna help her with the groceries? You're gonna be a dick. You're gonna help her with the groceries? You gonna be a dick. You're gonna swing your kids around? You're gonna hit them with sticks? Heavy Rain.
That's right. Beat your kid with a stick. Success.
You're a good dad. Anyway,
no wonder your youngest child died.
Another question: what game are we most excited for this year? I think we've answered that a few times, but
it's like every second podcast.
Yeah, every second podcast. But yeah, I don't know.
I want a new Advance Wars game. Actually, I'm really excited for Pokemon Black and White 2.
Well, they say this year. Those out this year.
Pokemon Black and White 2 is in October.
Really? Okay.
I'm super excited. I've got a Pokemon itch that needs scratching.
That is weird sounding. I don't know what I'm excited for. I guess Guild Wars 2 is my current kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I hope it's going to be friggin' amazing. But yeah. Actually, if it's out this year, Slender Source could be pretty sweet.
It's like a mod.
Yeah, but I think it'd be the most... The fact that it is... Imagine Dead Space.
Fucking Pokemon, man. I don't know.
Who
cares? Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
But I mean...
You got DS.
Yeah.
Obligated to purchase a copy.
I'm halfway there. But no, imagine like Dead Space, but if there was no action, it was just like actually frightening stuff. But with like getting frightened with friends is awesome in freaky games. Let's say if people watch you play Amnesia, but imagine if you're all sharing that like, is he dead? Like, should I fucking go look for him? Should I just keep getting pages? Like, or just Slenderman? Like, that with friends, if you're using the in-game and everything ends up working amazing, could be, like, if done well, could be such an experience for this year.
It's unfortunate because who the fuck is going to use the in-game chat?
I know. I'm going to force people to do that if ever I'm playing. Force it upon them.
Pokemon, man.
You can't force things upon Pokemon. I don't.
This is a direct sequel, Pokemon also. It takes place after the events of Black and White. So it's like with the world that you changed in Black and White, it actually like...
I haven't played it since Yellow. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So I didn't play any Game Boy. Was it Game Boy Advance? Did it have any?
They had Red, Blue, and Yellow, and then Gold, Silver, and Crystal.
Oh, I played
Game
Gold.
Boy Color.
Okay.
Well, Game Boy was Red, Blue, Yellow.
Yeah.
Color was Gold,
Silver,
Crystal.
Okay.
Game Boy Advance was Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
That's right. It was already out. Not because I didn't like it. I just...
Then DS has been Diamond, Pearl, Platinum.
Black and White?
Black, Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver as remakes.
Jesus.
Well, there was other remakes on Game Boy Advance too.
Okay.
Of Red and Green.
Okay.
And then there's Black and White, and Black and White 2 now.
I'm gonna pick it up. I might, because
you have to play just by Black. If you are feeling like playing a Pokemon game, it's a direct sequel. So like the shit that you've done like matters. So
it'll carry over.
No, it doesn't carry over, but there's like, I don't know what they could possibly do with the story in Black and White 2 from where it leaves off from the original Black and White.
Okay.
But the story in Black and White is probably the most interesting story of any Pokemon game that they've ever made.
How cheap could I buy this?
Probably find a used copy for $30. New ones cost $40. They never go down in price.
I'll have to wait till a console game comes out that I can buy at like Food Shop to get like a $15 discount on a game, and then just boom.
That's fine, but like
it's a DS game. It's not.
Yeah, okay. To not let more people play it.
Okay.
Because people have DSs, people have 3DSs. You can play it on both.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a shot. We'll see. Maybe I'll Pokemon it up a bit at some point, but.
So either pick Black or White and then buy the same second one.
Okay.
I picked black.
I think I might do the same.
Just buy white. Why?
I don't know. I feel like I could drop it and get it dirty.
The cartridges are black.
Well, there you go. Got to make it match. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna end it here for tonight. It's getting kind of late. You should probably get home and sleep.
Yeah, if I'm taking a cab anyways, then it doesn't.
But you're still getting
do
home.
about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I kind of want to explain what the story in black and white was
Really?
to you.
Let's
Yeah,
go
because
for
it's
it,
interesting
Sheila.
because normally you have those like the other teams like Team Rocket and stuff, and they're just like, we want to rule the world with all the Pokemon and stuff. The enemy team in black and white, I think they're Team Galactic or something. I want to say.
Sprocket.
Maybe I'm totally wrong. For all I know, yes.
Team
But
Super Rocket. Sprocket.
their objective, their like view on this world of Pokemon is that capturing Pokemon and using them to like fight and train and do all this stuff is like morally wrong.
Oh, weird.
And that you're like enslaving them and stuff. So like the bad guys of this game are like, yo, you guys are fucking basically like dog fighting here. Like, this is fucked up. You got to sell these Pokemon free. And you're like, no, fuck you. We're stop you.
You are the corporation.
What?
You are corporation, and they are like the 1% or the 99%.
Basically, yeah. They're like the minority on this, but they're like standing up for
There's a guy like
Pokemon
bling
rights.
in like business suit style, like I'm catching Pokemon, driving in my car.
I ordered a hit on that guy.
Mafia. I was gonna say Mafia Black 2, but that just sounds really bad. Oh god. They announced Mafia 3 on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox 720.
Really?
Yeah.
For next generation consoles, did they say?
Yeah. They also, something else that we totally forgot to mention, which is irrelevant to most people, Grid 2, which was from the people who made Grid and...
They say your name. You select your name, and then
Yeah.
they say it to you.
So the cool thing
Hi,
about those
Daniel.
games was the cockpit views that were all crazy, and they're like, we don't need that. No one used them. And everyone's like, what? And it started this huge like petition and like everybody shitting on it. Like the reveal video, it's like, we're really excited for you guys to check it out. Has so many dislikes. Like it's just like fucking red bar. It's retarded.
Wow. The third from the bottom right now.
Black Mesa Source.
Stuff
They
got
released,
leaked
yeah,
from that
they
or
showed. Did they get leaked or they released pictures?
From what I've been seeing in the chat.
From what I saw is they put a video out and then it posted. Somebody from the actual mod said, yes, this is from. It's not the most recent version of it, but it is from it. Like they were kind of like, yo, this isn't bad.
This
that you're
is part
showing
of it,
this.
but like it's not representative
Yeah.
of what's
Well, yeah. So,
currently. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
but it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Could tide you over till. Well, actually, it's. I've never played Half-Life 1 or Blue Shift or Opposing Force or any of that shit. I really want to go through it at some point.
Neither have I.
Cool, let's do it.
Pokemon. I want to go out and buy Heart Gold or Soul Silver.
Would you
play one of those?
Buy it for me,
Why?
but then you keep the money.
I'm confused.
I think I'm telling you to steal it. That didn't work. I meant
So
I don't
buy
owe
a,
you money.
Buy a copy, and then you.
take that copy from you, and no money is exchanged. I will take it from you without reimbursing you any dollar amount or physical any exchange of sorts, other than maybe I can fight you. I'd rather not. I'd rather if I would just receive the copy. Sends fresh. Anyway, okay. Yeah, okay. I might pick up black at some point or white Pokemon.
Buy whichever one, doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Well,
How about black? The differences are minor.
Okay.
The differences in those games are always like certain. You can only catch certain Pokemon in either one.
okay. You have to
And in
trade
black and white, the like end game area is different. In black,
Okay.
it's like a city. In white, it's like a forest.
them. Okay. Oh, you
Called Black City and White Forest, respectively. Wow. Yep.
That. Wow, that black version one sounds kind of. Okay. Anyway, before this gets really terrible, yeah. Do you want to start signing out?
Yeah, we can sign it out. Any last minute questions?
Any last minute questions? Like we said, if you guys want to submit questions, either go by Twitter, leave a comment on YouTube, send us a message on YouTube even. Send us email to podcast@eunitygaming.com.
We have so little questions. We will answer all of them.
Yep. Send us tweets at EunityGaming on Twitter, as well as everything. Just look down below if you're on YouTube. If you don't know any of these things and you're trying to look someplace to find it, either go to www.eunitygaming.com or go to youtube.com/eunitygaming, and yeah.
They're asking the same damn questions from before. Anyways, when is Half-Life 3 coming out, Riccio? You've been asked. Tomorrow,
actually,
right?
No.
Yeah?
We don't want to say it yet. Now!
Check Steam, everyone.
The funny thing
All right, good night.
now I want you to put this podcast away and open it whenever it comes out. I want somebody to be like listening to that on the day of and be like, what the fuck just happened? Just like...
Now you've exposed the ruse!
No, could you imagine like...
Apparently you're being told to check Twitter.
No, but imagine if you're just checking Steam one day and you're listening to this podcast like 5 years down the line, and you just like hit refresh and it's like Half-Life 3. It's poop.
Can what?
Can I announce this? Oh, yeah, we already talked about the SSX stuff. There's a man really excited about it.
Way ahead of you, Twitter dude.
Twitter dude. Sorry, bro. But yeah, stuff's crazy. Excited for it. Check us up on there. If we have some posts and stuff going up, there's gonna be some reviews, there's gonna be some new videos coming out on the YouTube. But check www.eunity.com for
Really? That is not our site.
Unity.com. Fuck it. UnityGaming.com. It's too late. It's like 11:30 something. My brain is just like, you should be sleeping, but whatever. UnityGaming.com, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Is there anything else we have to say?
Nope, that's it. Except, I'm Dan.
I'm Riccio. And enjoy yourself.
Half-Life 3.
At the script. Half-Life 3! No. I don't like that. That didn't sound good. It's screaming like child being like ran away. Like not running itself, but running. Anyway, I think it's done. It's gonna end with that sound, I think. Or this is gonna be in it. Should this be in it?
End it now!